What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Disgaea 7. Now, you might be really confused why I have the camera on for this video. Well, that is because I am going to show you how to automate gacha farming in Disgaea 7, and this does work for the demo as well. Obviously, for this video, I am using the full game, but again, I tested it on the demo, still works flawlessly because of course it does. So, some of you may know that gacha farming basically involves mashing X as much as possible for a long period of time. Now, on the Japanese version of the release and the Japanese demo, we had a way around this by using remote play on the PC. That would then allow us to remote into the PS5 and then use macro programs to automate the button presses for us. However, Sony updated the remote play and now nothing can hook into the actual program, which means no macro programs can be used on it. There are ways of slightly getting around that, however, in the last few months, nobody has been able to get it to work either. However, there is another way that we can automate the gacha farming, and you don't even have to pay a penny. You don't need to buy a controller, you don't need to buy some weird plugin or anything like that. It is completely free. All you need is a mobile. Okay, all you need is a mobile. So, first things first, okay, let's just go ahead and get the game on to the gacha. So right now, as you can see, I'm on the Ultimate Overlord tier, 100 spin setup, and I have 744 billion RP there. All I'm going to do now, okay, is I am going to connect to my PlayStation 5 using the Remote Play app on my phone. So all you need to do, go to the Google Play Store, or I think it's also on iOS, download Remote Play, set it up, connect it to your PS4, PS5, whatever, doesn't matter, and then you would be given a screen like this. So this is basically just the gameplay screen with the handheld controls, so the actual controller buttons on the screen as well. Then what you want to do is download an auto clicker. Okay, this again, super easy. Just download it from the Google Store. They're all free and stuff like that. But all you have to do then, once you download the clicker, is simply get it to actually highlight the X button. Okay, just get it to click on the X button continuously and then click play. So right now, I'm going to start the gacha. As you can see, my hands are up here and the controller is here. Okay, the controller is not even turned on because I'm connected via remote play. So we're going to put the controller on the desk. That's all the way over there. And now we're just going to hit play. Okay, so now, as you can see, my hands are not touching the controller. Remote play is doing this for me, and we are continuously redeeming the gacha. This means now, if I really wanted to, okay, I could just go bed and leave this going. Obviously, spending that much RP is going to take hours and hours and hours. So yeah, I could just go bed if I wanted to and leave it going overnight. I could go out to work and come back to all my RP being spent. This is definitely one of the best things ever, just because of the amount of gacha farming you're going to have to do. Now, because of this as well, this changes things for the demo. The reason it changes things for the demo is now there is no excuse not to rapidly spend all of your RP and exchange all the rewards for HL and then farm more RP and vice versa. Doing this all the way up until the full game release is going to ensure that you go into the full game with a few billion RP very easily, and you'll also have a few billion in HL as well, which is going to be astronomically more helpful than you might ever possibly imagine. But there are also some other uses of the remote play feature as well. For example, you could use it to grind for you. Now, the grinding is a little jank. Every now and again it will skip a feature, so I wouldn't recommend using that over long periods of time because sometimes it can mess up. And in fact, if I just stop remote play right there and then go back into it, now as you can see, it does disconnect me whenever you close the phone, but that's just how I have to actually stop, you know, the the auto clicker basically. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn my controller back on. So that's now working. So we're going to come off that and I'm going to go to a stage. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to set up a stage to auto farm for me, just so, you know, I can earn poltergeist and stuff like that. Okay, so the stage is set up. I'm going to connect once again to remote play. Okay, and now I'm going to load a different macro that I've already set up. So now we're going to start that and we're just going to let it go. Again, I'm not touching anything here. This is all remote play doing it for me. And again, this is now just going to farm RP for me over and over and over. Not RP, sorry, poltergeist. Now, you can do this, okay, with things like the buffing spells. You know, you can use the buffing spells to farm EXP this way, but it is going to be slower than manually doing it, okay? You need to leave enough time in between the actions for both remote play to properly register them and to send them. Okay, so don't make this as fast as possible, because the faster it goes, the more likely you are to come across errors or just where the macro messes up, and then everything after that is just going to be completely screwed basically. So again, it's not super efficient if you're able to play manually for the actual stages, but if you want to go bed or you want to go work and you want it to farm while you're gone, then sure, a slower version is better than no version. But the absolute best use for this is the gacha farming. But though, everybody, that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you a little update and help you out before the full game releases. So if you are going to take advantage of this little trick, let me know down below in the comments. And of course, make sure you smash that like button because it greatly helps out the channel. And if you want any more Disgaea 7 guides, down below in the description is my Disgaea 7 playlist. All my videos are in there, and there's also going to be a ton more videos coming in the next 2 weeks as well. So you definitely do not want to miss them. And of course, if you want to speak to me or any other Disgaea fans, then down below is my linktree link, which contains all my social medias, including my Discord server, which you should totally come join and hang out with us. But until next time, everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.